gonna say something slow. Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Behind the Likes. I'm Winter.
And I'm Shy.
And we're back again with another one.
Episode 103, you guys. The numbers are just, two.
It's
102.
It's 102.
The numbers are just piling up. I don't know what they are
Yeah.
at this point anymore, you guys.
Can't keep track of the
Can't
triple
keep
digits.
track when you just on a roll, honey.
Yeah. But we actually weren't even going to film today. We're going to film tomorrow. But I'm going to go to Miami last minute. So we made it work. Because I woke up not feeling well. But it was something I did.
She could have just ate.
Yeah, pretty much. So, yeah, what's up, twin? How was your
We
week?
get right into it. Y'all loop me up or something. Like, I don't know. Like, I just feel like I just wasn't ready.
Well, I feel like we have a lot to talk about, low-key. Kinda. I mean, kinda no, but kinda yeah.
I hate the fact that I'm wearing a crop top for starters because, you know, when you wear a crop top and, like,
Just
when you're not
unbutton your
standing.
pants.
Look at that. Just unbutton it.
Nobody will judge. They love you for you. Aww. Okay, anyways. Okay. So,
It's like, whoa.
so we actually just got back into town from our Virginia Beach show.
Shout out to Virginia Beach, you guys.
Yes. And honestly,
Yes.
we were not expecting it to go how it went. And there was part of us that was actually considering canceling the show because for quite some time we didn't have that many ticket sales. So yes, we were lying when we were saying it's almost sold out.
But we don't normally be lying. We
Yeah.
really don't normally be lying.
We
Virginia was not really in our demographic. Like I said before, like we both said before, this was a position and opportunity for us to, like, you know, rub elbows with some people and, like, you know, like put ourselves in a different position and just to introduce ourselves to, you know, another
Another
environment. So basically that's why. So, like, you know,
So basically, our hype girl, Mia, if you guys have ever been to a show, y'all know who Mia is. She comes out, she hypes the crowd, she do a twerk contest.
Mia is one of one.
Yeah, so Mia is from Virginia, and she actually has people at the Funny Bone, and she was like, you know, they want you guys to come down here and do a show, and we were a little bit hesitant because we basically do our shows based off of analytics, which we see where you guys are all at watching from, so we know who our biggest cities are, our smallest cities are, and who's not even on the map. Virginia Beach wasn't even really on the map, y'all.
Yeah.
So we were like, oh my God, this is not going to do good, and then we were seeing how the tickets were trickling in, and it was not quick, but it ended up being a show.
Such a vibe.
About the size of our Arizona show, which was our smaller show, but it was a vibe. Like, it 100% was a vibe. It was lit as hell. I don't know. What did you think of it?
I had a blast. I had an amazing time. I thought from everything, I thought it was extremely seamless. Like, we even had an after party.
Yeah.
The after party situation, I had an absolute ball. Mind y'all, I was sick. I'm still taking amoxicillin as we speak right now, which I'm also very scared of. Side note, because, bitch, if I get another yeast infection, I'm cutting my pussy off.
Yeah.
I am. I'm cutting my pussy lips right off.
I've been telling her what she needs to do to
But
avoid
yeah,
it.
so I've been taking the amoxicillin because, you know, when you have a vagina and you take amoxicillin,
It throws
you know,
off
it
your-
kills all the good and the bad bacteria down there too. So I've been taking probiotics, prebiotics. I did a suppository last night. I was like, bitch, I'm not about to have another 4-month yeast infection where I'm about to.
Yeah.
So, but mind y'all, like, it was like I was in the thick of it on Thursday because it was a Thursday show. So I was in the thick of my sickness. Like, I did not feel good at all. Traveling, both of my ears were popping, like pop locking and dropping. Like, it sounded like Rice Krispy Treats. Like,
And there's no direct flights to Virginia
literally
Beach.
no direct flights. The traveling was extremely long. So, like, I just was not for it. And I was so tired. We took a red eye flight to get there that Thursday daytime. So I was sick. Like, I was literally sick. And we pulled it together. We pulled it through. Like, we genuinely appreciate every single person that showed up for us in any single capacity in Virginia Beach because it really doesn't go unnoticed.
Yeah.
It is so appreciated. But so, like, I was sick on stage, I was sick, all that, but, like, we still had to, you know, get the money on and then go, like, to after party situation. And I ended up going to the after party spot, sick as ever, but I had an absolute ball. I got on top of the bar. Like, it was so many girls from the show there. So I feel like the people's princess.
Yeah.
I'm going wherever they at.
Yeah.
I went to different sections. I'm giving shots. I'm on the bar. I'm passing out shots. Like, I had a ball. I had an absolute blast. Like, the owner of the venue was like
he came to our show with his wife or girlfriend.
Yeah, no, literally the owner of the venue. He was like, I was like, when I seen him behind the bar, I was like, I used to bartend. Let me get back there real quick, because I'm like, I want the people to have a good time. I was there for like an hour and a half tops, but I had a ball. I got to see everybody that was there and who needed to be seen, so I enjoyed it.
Yeah. No, even just how you were saying, like, even the travel thing, like, we were literally only there for a day, but because we had to take 4 flights, it felt like we were gone for freaking days.
Yo, it felt forever.
It felt like forever. And if you guys didn't see me at the after party, that's because I was not there. And that is because literally immediately before, let's insert the clip. The weather was actually like a tornado, and I was like, I'm not going back out there. Like, there's no way. And Shy was like, well, I'm going to go. And I was like, okay, well, you have a ball. So Shy went, she held it down. Shout out to Shy. Apparently it was a ball. I didn't think it was going to be anybody there. I was like, there's no way anybody is moving around in this weather. Like, it literally looked like AI. Like, people were like, is that a real video? It was
No,
insane.
it absolutely wasn't. I had a whole thing of like, I had a to-go plate of chicken.
You did?
Yeah, from the Funny Bone Club, and the wind was blowing so much it flew. Like, I held onto the thing, flew open, flew everything out. Like, I'm like, we're trying to hold on to our and make sure that everything is in place. But yeah,
so it was a great experience, and we hope to have more shows at different Funny Bones, because apparently they have like different locations across the country. And when we were at the airport, we were like looking at all the locations, and there's a lot of them. So we also like the fact that now we know we can use like a comedy club setup.
Yeah,
because we weren't
hesitant
doing
about
that.
it. Yeah, we were just like, because we like the look of
a theater.
We do like that style. We like that venue, but like I did not mind the Funny Bone either, and it was like an intimate setting.
It was great.
It was great.
There was
and
food.
Shout out to Mia and shout out to Angus as well, who set everything up for us. It was food. It was drinks. We had a great little green room area. Like, you know what I'm saying? It was a vibe. We loved it. We like doing different.
We got to tell people that like, because we've been looking for all of our venues. We got to be like, open up for the comedy areas too, because that just might be fire. I think it's a cute little thing.
And we are actually, like, today we had like 2 phone calls with different venues, one in Houston and one in Chicago. So honestly, y'all, get your coins ready, because literally in like a month or two, like, we really are going to be in like the next 2 weeks, we're going to be dropping the locations and the exact dates. So start saving up right now, y'all, because we're not playing no games anymore. I think it lit like a little fire underneath our ass to be like, all right.
Like, we got to get back into it.
Yeah, we got to get back into it, because I don't know about you, but...
Sorry. Oh, God.
Still sick.
See,
I was a little like nervous, because I'm like, oh my God, I feel like we haven't done it in forever. So the nerves started to come like once we got there, and I'm like, okay, once we got back on stage, I'm like, obviously everything's like back to like running the regular scheduled program. But
and I was dropping tea at the show. I was
that was the messiest show.
Yeah,
Virginia Beach, it was the messiest show ever. Like, she was dropping so much tea, and I wasn't saying nothing to stop it.
I was just like, whatever.
Yeah, also, you guys, speaking of tea, we have a lot of new updated tea on our Patreon. The Virginia Beach Behind the Scenes is now on our Patreon. So be sure to check that out.
Also, we're about to get some new merch done for you guys, because obviously we have the new shows coming up. So we want to make sure that all of our merch is in order also for the shows. So drop below, what is some of your favorite merch from us that you guys would like to see return? We're going to obviously have some new stuff coming, but if there's anything that you guys want to come back that's not there anymore, let us know down below in the comments.
And also, I didn't even tell you about this, but this is something that we need to talk about as well. So, for every single show, you guys, we have a raffle. So we have raffle tickets, and we have a box, and it incorporates a lot of different like items and goodies. And
it's $20.
It's a $20 raffle box, but a lot of them are like from like small business owners, like who who have their items in the box. So if you are a small business owner, big or small, and you have something that you would want to incorporate into our raffle boxes so you can get some promotion and, just to have your business out there a little bit more for us to promote it as well, send us an email at behindthelikes.podcast@gmail.com with your business and what you are interested in putting in our raffle box so we can promote you guys. And I think that's a great opportunity, big or small, to be able to do and incorporate and have our fans included and incorporated within the live show and in the raffle box.
Yes, period. So, yeah, Virginia Beach was great. Go watch the Patreon.
Yes. And honestly, that was all I did this week. Honestly, I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't have any tea. I don't have any updates on anything. And, just been handling biz. And, I have another wig on. I don't know when y'all gonna see my hair again because it's not growing. And you know what I think about? I'm about to make a hair care line.
I feel like your hair is growing.
It's really not growing. Bro, literally from November to now, it's been over 6 months. My hair has probably grown like an inch. If you really think about it.
Really?
It's been like
your
over
hair is
6 months.
supposed to grow half an inch a month.
Exactly. So it's only been about an inch. It was like right here, and now it's like a little bit past my eyebrows.
Really?
So I always think about when you said
you need a trim.
I might need a trim.
Yeah.
But when I first got my hair cut, like the big chop, I didn't get a haircut for like a year and a half, and my hair was growing. Like I know the difference. I see the difference. Give me a little hair care line. I was thinking about when your friends.
Why would you get a hair care line if your hair ain't growing?
To figure it out, to fix it, to get it.
You're gonna find the potion
find
first.
the potion. Then I was about to say, I was always thinking when your friend said, I hate when mixed bitches get hair care lines.
Oh my, yes. I have a friend who literally said, I hate when mixed girls get a hair care line because clearly that's not the reason why your hair is going. I was like, okay, that's a little much. But I should come up with a hair care line. Cause,
your hair is growing.
You're
probably using those that Indian oil.
I'm actually not, but I have before amla oil. If y'all don't know about Indian scalp oiling, you guys can look into it.
I'm about to figure something out because it ain't.
Yeah, you should. I mean, I
really ain't growing.
Maybe I do stuff that I'm just like so in routine that I just Are you just washing your hair like regular? Okay, we're taking a little break, but it's worth it because we have to put y'all onto something that's been elevating our chill time lately.
It's called Everything 420. And baby, the name says it all. They have everything. We're talking vapes, flowers, edibles, pre-rolls, and they even have a mystery box.
You definitely get more than you pay for. There are different tiers too, so no matter your vibe or your budget, they've got you covered.
It really feels like the Amazon of smoking essentials. Grinders, trays, bongs, even a section where they have everything just $4.20. Like, hello. Who doesn't love a good deal?
Plus, the shipping is fast and discreet, straight from Dallas. So if your plug's acting funny, don't worry. Everything 420's got you. And yes, it's legit. COAs included.
So whether you're just trying to unwind or you're a full-blown connoisseur, this is your sign. And yes, we brought the props. We got this big, giant inflatable joint on set right now just to set the mood. Period. Look.
Download the Everything 420 app and check it out for yourself.
Use our code Behind the Likes to get 15% off your order and stack it with whatever deals they already have running. Just hit the link in our show notes and go straight to the link below. What you mean?
Like just shampoo and conditioner. Like you don't oil.
Oh, I
do masks.
I do the oils. I don't do the masks as much as I should or as consistently as I should. But that's what I said for 2025 and I haven't done it yet. But the routine.
Oh.
I want to romanticize routines. I want to romanticize morning wake up, coffee, stretching,
make your bed.
meditation.
Well, you make your
I
bed.
make my bed.
She makes her bed every day.
That's something that I've been doing for like damn near the last time.
I don't do that. I need to, but
I want to start romanticizing nighttime routine too. Like, bro, I don't know what it is, but around like 10:30, I'm waking up off my sofa and dredging, going. I'm not doing nothing. I barely put on lotion every night, bro. I know, that's very
ashy and bald.
Ashy and bald, pick a struggle, bitch. But no, literally, so I don't know. But I might just start romanticizing the nighttime routine and doing my hairs and figuring out the oils that work best for me.
Well, you know what? I just got back into having like a serious skincare routine, and I can actually really tell the difference. Like, but it is like 8 steps, like 7 to 8 steps. long.
That's overconsumption for me. I'm not doing 8 steps enough.
But I have to. My skin is so bad, bro. Like, I don't know. Like, I can just tell the difference from when I'm not and when I am, and I'm just like, I need to do it. But it's not over. Okay, the last step is like the silicone gel for my scar, so it's not that intense.
So really 7.
It's really like 7 steps. And then the first step is like washing my face. Yeah. Washing my face, toner, and then like Korean shit.
The Korean skincare situation. See, I have really bad acne too. But you know what's crazy? I haven't taken the spironolactone since I told you.
What? Wait, how long?
It's been about a month.
Oh, wow.
Because I just don't want to continue to do it anymore. Well, and I have irregular cycles all the time. And so my face right now, thank God, is still okay. I just want to see how long I can go without doing it. But I've been doing the regular 3-step, wash my face, put on a little serum, eye cream, and lotion. And that's it. And so hopefully, hopefully I've grown out of the hormonal acne. So I don't know. We will see.
Yeah, hopefully, because I haven't. I'm still getting hormonal breakouts if I like slip up on the. But also, if you do end up wanting to stop the Spirno, which you are, and you want to do the the cream.
The
Remember?
Levy?
Yeah, when I started the cream, it was like way better. Because, you know, after we've been on spironolactone for so long, it just starts fucking with us. Like, you're not supposed to be on it forever. So, like, that's understandable. But, yeah, if y'all want to know my new skincare routine, let me know because my skin's kind of been looking good. Oh, also, if anybody's interested in all of like my lip lift information, I just made a video on TikTok talking about my doctor, the price, and the comments. Like I just talked about the whole experience of before and after pic. So go check that out. Y'all know a lot of my stuff gets shadow banned. Did you know that I've realized why they're shadow banning me? If I have a shirt on literally like this, they'll flag it for sexual and nudity.
Damn, them titties can't.
I'm like, I can't even show my fucking chest, bitch. My nipples aren't even out. Like,
you know what you need to start doing? You need to start getting that fake baby and putting her next to your titties.
It's ridiculous. Yeah. No, I just like it. Actually, is fucked up. Like, I feel like I want to sue TikTok because like a bitch can't have no titties. Like that feels sexist to me.
Sue, friend.
That feels sexist to me.
Friend.
I'm not gonna win, but you know, I could talk about it. I'm not gonna win against
Do it for
TikTok.
the plot.
Right. But
what was your week?
My week. Oh my God, there's a lot. There's kind of some tea, bro.
Oh my God, you always got some tea. Look, podcasts wouldn't thrive without your tea, baby. Let's go.
Look. No, so as you know, you weren't there, but me and Sasha had went out.
Oh my God, I forgot about this.
Yes, you forgot about this. But
oh wait, I'm sorry. Can we talk about what I have to talk about really quickly?
Yeah, go ahead.
Sorry, because this is some tea. But also within my week, I am so y'all know about my old apartment that I still sublease, right? So my friend is
Do they know that?
Huh?
Do they know that you sublease that?
Did y'all know that I sublease my old place in the Valley in North Hollywood? So my friend is actually moving out. So that is a whole new project that I'm about to do. I'm in between literally just getting rid of it and just keeping my apartment that I have in Glendale and just like not even subleasing that place anymore. But let me know if y'all need a place in North Hollywood.
How much is it?
For
Tell
a
them
little
how much
cheap
it is.
because I'm indecisive about if I should keep subleasing it or should I just like let it go because, you know.
Tell them how much it is and tell them like the details.
It's under $2K and it's a 1-bedroom. It's pretty spacious. It has a lot of storage and yeah, so if you need a place, like, look, I'm not about to look.
It's hard to find. Yeah, it's hard to find a place.
It's hard to find a place that, and you have to show like proof of income, blah blah, this and that. I'm not sure do all that. Like, look, if you got first and last month's rent, and you got, you know,
you might
a decent job, you might want to check me out. So DM me on Instagram. So
you might want to check their income because I did that one time, and that's when I accidentally had a girl who would go walk on Fig move into my house, and then she was taking.
Did she pay rent though?
No, she would be late all the fucking time. And then she left my house disgusting.
She technically had a job.
She had a job, and she had her job coming in and out of my house because she was having tricks in my damn house. Yeah, trying to lie. But yeah,
that's another thing. So y'all just Instagram me, DM me. I check all of my DMs. chy.f.
And don't waste her time. If
don't
just
waste my
around,
goddamn time. It's
DM
under
her.
$2K and it's furnished. So that's another thing as well.
Yeah. Boom. So anyways,
back to the tea.
Yeah, so this week, after we had got back from the Virginia Beach, so I had a friend come into town, a homeboy, whatever. And he like wanted to go out, go to dinner. We went to dinner, me and Sasha and like him and his friends, whatever. So then after dinner, we're like, oh, let's go to Cheetah's. Let's go to the strip club.
Love a good strip club.
You know, I love the strip club, like 100%. So go to the strip club. It's like not hella lit, but like it's more of like an after hours type strip club. So it's like whatever. And honestly, I'll have fun. I don't need hella people in the club to have fun. Like, in the strip club, I don't need, because like, what do I need other people to have fun in the strip club?
One bad bitch,
right? Bam. One bad bitch in a like a pack full of ones. Like I don't need nothing else, right? So, so boom. So we're in there, you know, start getting a little bit tipsy. It's really like me and Sasha, and then like our homeboys are like kind of just like doing their own little thing, and then I'm like, oh, I gotta pee. Keep in mind we're right by the bathroom, and so I'm not really thinking much of it. Like, normally I go to a bathroom with a friend because, like, you never know. People could be weird, could come up to you, say something. Like, it's just for, like, you know, obviously, like, watching my back type shit. But I was like, the bathroom's right there. There's barely anybody in this club. Like, what's going to happen, right? So I walk into the damn strip club. I walk into the damn bathroom, and I see somebody hunched over. You know, there's like the bathroom attendant lady, and you know sometimes the bathroom attendant lady will have snacks. So she, I guess, had like a thing full of like hot Cheetos like on the floor in like some bin, and I see somebody like bent over like rifling through the hot Cheetos, but I don't see their face because their back is turned towards me, and they're like rifling through the hot Cheetos, and I was like, hot Cheetos in the bathroom is crazy.
See, first mistake right there. Mind your motherfucking business, bitch.
Keep in mind, I'm thinking I'm so so funny. Like,
so funny.
But like, it's just like when I'm drunk, what comes to my mind comes to my mouth. Like, it's just like whatever. So I'm walking into the stall and they're standing up and I get a glimpse of who it is and it's Chrisean.
Chrisean Rock. Big Rock.
Right. So I'm like, shit. I'm like, I don't know if this girl got an issue with me because like, you know, all of the baddies girls pretty much hate me besides like
and we didn't talk to
Jaden and Jaden and like T did BGC, like, I mean, baddies or whatever the hell. So like, you know, I'm cool with a couple girls, but like most of them like don't fuck with me because I've had problems with multiple of them and they just like to, I don't know, be delusional. So I'm like, oh, I really don't know if I got an issue with this bitch. And just recently, we had said on the pod, we were basically like, oh yeah, like she was smoking and drinking during her pregnancy, which is public information. Like it's not like we're saying anything. And you know, that did get clipped and people were trying to say we were talking about her child, which isn't true. We don't talk about people's children, but we will speak on the facts and that's a fact and that's on camera. So it's really like not debatable.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, so it's whatever. But so I text Sasha, I'm like, come to the bathroom. I said, cause I'm like, come to the bathroom. And then keep in mind, I hear Chrisean and she's like, I know that ain't who I think it is or some shit like that. I'm like, shit, I'm about to have to fight this bitch. So I text, keep in mind, I'm not taking shit serious still at this point. I'm like, oh my God, I'm about to have to fight Chrisean. Laugh my ass off. Come to the bathroom. So Sasha comes to the bathroom.
Sasha, my
So I come out the stall because I'm like we might just have to do something. So, but I come out the stall.
You always tussling in the strip club bathroom,
do you know,
bro?
Do y'all remember when I had to fight two girls in a freaking strip club bathroom when I was, where was I? San Diego?
Maybe we shouldn't like
by myself. I had to fight two girls in the bathroom, but I beat them both up, so it didn't matter. But anyways, so I come out, Sasha's there, but she's gone. So I'm like, oh my goodness, like, she was like saying little shit. So like, I didn't know, like, if I was about to have to come out the bathroom, like,
wait, who's she gone?
Chrisean's gone. Okay. So I'm like, I don't know if I'm about to have to get out the bathroom and get busy. Like, bitch, I don't know what's about to happen. This bitch is known to fire on bitches. So like, you know, I have to be on my toes.
Yeah.
So she's not there. So I'm like, all right, well, whatever. Let's just go back to the section. We go back to the section, right? Keep in mind the section's right there. And at this point, I'm drunk. I'm throwing hella money. Like, I'm not giving a fuck. Y'all know I love strippers. Y'all know I love tricking. So I'm really having a grand ball. And I'm not thinking twice about the girl, like, at all. So she keeps walking by, though. Like, I keep low-key seeing her walk by. But Sasha be on her toes, low-key. Like, Sasha don't play about me at all. Like, that's one thing I really will say I love about Sasha. Like, Sasha will be like, I will beat it up for you. And I love that because I do have some friends who are scary. And I have been in instances where I've gotten into a physical altercation with somebody and I had a friend like leave me. So I'm like, I like to keep bitches around me who gonna lock in if we gotta lock in. You get what I mean? And she be on her toes. So like, you know, whatever. So apparently Sasha says she's walking by like this. Let me show y'all.
What's her tooth in?
Girl, I don't fucking know.
That's
so
a serious question.
She like walking, like I guess stalking around. I'm like throwing money. I'm like, hey, having a ball. Like there's no fear in my heart, babe. I don't know what shit is going on over there, but that's not my business. So then boom, out of nowhere, this little like 50-year-old man, he's like 45. He gotta be like 50. He gotta be like 60, bro.
Okay.
Low key, he could be like 60. Yes. He's like kind of skinny. He's dark skinned. And he comes up with like, I guess Sasha told me it was like 5 dudes and Chrisean. And Chrisean's like kind of standing.
Why Sasha? You didn't see all the men?
I was paying attention to the person who was talking to me. Okay. It was, you know, it's like a lot of people getting in the club. So like, you know, like whatever. It's a lot of people around. It's hella strippers. Like, you get what I mean? So I'm focusing on who's talking to me and why they're talking to me, he's talking to me and she's like right kind of behind him. And Sasha's like right here. And then like my homeboys is right here. So he's like, he comes up to me. He's like, you got a problem with her? You got a problem with her? And I was like, who are you? I'm like, who are you?
Who are you?
I'm like, what are you talking about? So like Sasha saying shit like, what? Like, what is going on? Like, what? Da, da, da. So he kept saying like little shit. Like I'm drunk. So like, I'm not fully remembering everything, but like, this is the ground base of basically what was going on. He was like, yeah, like, do you have a problem with her? Like, sometimes I was like, what the fuck? I'm like, what are you talking about? I said, she's right behind him, right? Keep in mind, she's right behind him, like.
Shut up.
Like, I'm just like, so I look at him, I'm like, if you want to talk, we can talk. Like, you get what I mean? And he goes, y'all can go and talk in the bathroom. Y'all can
Hell no.
What is this, prison? What if I'm about to get shanked? What the fuck? Are you crazy? So Sasha's like, right, are you crazy?
No,
like, please go find another supervillain to fight because I am not the one. You're going to prison fucking with me. But Sasha's like, no, they not about to go to no bathroom to talk. Like, da-da-da. So I'm just like, okay, well, and they just like leave and they walk away. So I was just like, I don't know if you thought that you were pressing me or you're having somebody press me. First of all, one thing about me, like, I'm delusionally not scared of you being like, yes, you could probably beat my ass. We would be fighting, but you probably would win. But what the fuck? Like, I'm not about to let you punk me. Like, the fuck? Like, I'm not scared.
And I don't know what was the expected outcome.
It's not even like you're coming up to me saying anything.
Like this.
Right, like,
excuse me.
911.
Baby, I'm not about to bicker and fight with you big linebacker Bill.
And I didn't know she was that big. She's big.
She's huge.
I did not know she was big.
I stopped talking shit about her low key because I was like, you know what? I'm sorry. I gotta fight. They got battles to fight.
I did not know she was.
She's a person too.
I did not know that she was that big. Like, she's like tall as fuck. She's tall and like kind of like, I don't know what the fuck this is.
You're going to jail.
Yeah, you're going to jail. I mean, look, I ain't gonna turn down no fade, I guess, but immediately after, you are going to prison.
No, call me Priscilla. I'd be like, my lawyer's on standby, please.
So, look, if it's a fair fight, okay, we could just both take it. But if it ain't fair, bitch, and you get one up because you big and brolic as hell, no, sorry, like, there's no way. But, yeah, so that happened. And then the next day, we're laughing about it. We're literally laughing about it. Like, it just wasn't like even a serious interaction because I'm like, who are you, Suge Knight? Who the fuck is this? Like, who are you?
The
like,
fuck you.
Right? Like, I don't
Why are you here?
And he's like fake pressing me. I'm like, as a grown ass man, why the fuck are you talking to me?
In the mix like
why are you speaking to me for a girl? Like, you're, I don't even know who the man is. I don't want to talk to him.
A woman's business is a man.
Yeah, I'm just like, what are you talking to me for? So, I don't know. It was hilarious to me and Sasha. Me and Sasha were cracking the fuck up about it the next day. Sasha kept doing the
impression of
the stalk around walk. I'm like, okay, I guess, like, whatever. I don't fucking know what else to say. Oh, and then I had called Jaden about it and like was cracking up on the phone with Jaden, like, girl, what in the world?
That's just that is one. When she was telling me that story, I was dying.
It was hilarious.
Laughing. I'm like, bro, imagine me being there. I would have been like, look, baby, what's going on?
It was very odd. Like, it was like an odd interaction. Like, it wasn't even like, okay, you're not trying to get into it, like, I guess. So if you want to talk to me,
if you want to talk, I'd be like, you want to talk?
Yeah, like, here, talk to them people. Talk to them people, please. No, but yeah. So that happened the other day, which was just insane, and I was just like,
that's literally some like wild.
I don't know who people be feeling like, but please leave me the fuck alone. But yeah, pretty much.
That was your week?
That was like pretty much my week. And then, I'm gonna go to Miami tomorrow. And I really wasn't even feeling like going to Miami, but me and Sasha are gonna go on a quick little turnaround trip, just like for fun, because our friend is in town out there. And I do love Miami, so whatever. I guess we shall see. But it's like my friends from like a different country. So I'm like, I don't know what they're gonna be trying to do.
Who, guys or girls?
Both. But yeah, let's get into social media question of the week. Watched Red. Let's do it.
So guess what? I have some not tea.
What?
But so are you still watching Love Island?
Duh.
So the new girl that I recently seen, we follow each other.
Who?
Courtney.
Which Courtney? Oh, she's in the Casa Villa? In the Casa Amor?
I don't know.
What do you mean?
She's the new, like, when they bring somebody. I don't know how it works.
Okay, so she's about to come on the show.
She's they officially announced it today. Like,
okay, she's coming into Casa.
So now I have to watch it because
is she black?
Yeah, she's black.
Did she have curly hair?
Yes.
Okay, I saw.
Because the moment she met. Remember when we were at Everyday People? She was one of the girls that we ran into and I introduced you to her.
I don't remember.
Yeah, we were lit.
Drunk as hell.
But yeah, so now I'm gonna have to watch it because the moment she get out, I'm gonna be like, baby, come on.
So excited. We're gonna have a Love Islander on the pod.
Yeah, I'm like, girl, come on.
Have we had a Love Islander yet? No.
No.
We almost did.
We had a Love is
Blind. Oh yes, we had Love is Blind. Yes. But we need a Love Islander because I need all the tea.
I tried to watch the first episode and I'm not gonna lie, the music got to me, the announcements of the people, like it just, I was like, I needed to turn this shit off automatically. But I'm gonna start watching can I start watching?
No.
I have to watch from the very beginning.
Yeah, no.
Why can't I just start watching with her episode?
You're not gonna know what's going on. You're not gonna understand
Well, just
anything.
give me a synopsis.
No, just watch it. Like, it's a good show. Just like give it a chance, babe.
Okay. Oh, but I've also been watching Twilight again.
And you're watching terrible Twilight instead of Love Island. Okay. That terrible acting.
Bella really was going crazy. She had a werewolf and a vampire, bitch.
She had that wop on her.
on 10.
She had that wop on her.
She had that wop on her.
I mean, what have you been watching and reading besides
That's it.
cutting off Love Island?
Cutting off Love Island and watching.
Well, no, yeah, I'm overly on top of Love Island. I am. This is a spoiler, by the way, so plug your ears if you don't want to know. I am so fucking happy Jeremiah is gone. Goodbye, bye-bye, bye-bye.
He was the only cute one from what I did see.
He's not cute. He's like
the rest of the group.
He's one of those people who is conventionally attractive, but I feel like once you like see their personality and stuff, they're not as attractive. Like to me, I spoke about this on TikTok. I made a whole TikTok video that went like super viral, but did it go viral?
Ooh.
Oh, it kind of did.
Shout out to that going viral.
Shout out to it going viral. Shout out to my shadow band coming up. But no, I was basically saying that like Jeremiah is a villain, but he's kind of like the perfect villain because he is one of those people who does wrong shit, but is able to basically like control their emotions. He's not a crash out. So he will do something wrong, but because he is not reacting how Huda was reacting, which is like off the fucking walls and off the goddamn hinges, everybody's looking at Huda like, you're nuts, but not actually looking at him who is the reason why she's acting nuts. And he's just like really, really good at playing victim. And honestly, like I could just tell what he was doing. And then on top of that, I could just tell that he was just like, had no backbone, nothing, because he only quit talking to Huda when the boys were like, yeah, we don't think you should fuck with her. How is a grown-ass man you gonna let a group of men that you've known for 2 weeks tell you about who you want to fuck with? Like, to me, that's just lame as fuck.
But so, if he can regulate his emotions, I don't think that's a bad thing. Like, I feel like that doesn't make you like a villain just because you can
It's not because he can regulate his emotions. It's because what he was doing and then why he was playing victim. Like, he was acting like he didn't do nothing wrong and nothing happened and blah, blah, blah. Like, if you watch it, you're going to see exactly what was going on. Like, he really was acting like a bitch. But it was because he was, like, so chill while she was going up so hard. Like, it was just like, oh, poor Jeremiah. But it is not poor Jeremiah. They're both nuts, but he is, like, an undercover nut. So
she is, like, kind of like reactive abuse, like how she
definitely was. You got to watch it. You got to watch it, babe. But
so that's what you've been watching? I'm about to start reading. I'm about to start reading some more books again, but write some book recommendations down, you guys. Honestly, the books that y'all be recommending, though, I've already read a lot of them, and then one by the Alice Feeney book that y'all recommended me, hated it. But other than that, social media question of the week. This one's been circulating around. What's a girl-to-girl piece of advice you'd give another woman that saved you? Wait,
what?
I didn't add that part. What's a girl-to-girl piece of advice that you'd give another woman?
Who wrote that? Did you write that down?
Yeah.
This is piece of advice. PEACE.
Really?
But
that was an autocorrect, you know it.
Okay, go. What is a girl-to-girl piece of advice?
To me, from something that I wish I would have attained more when I was younger, a little bit younger, to finish things. To when you start something, finish it. Even if you don't know it all the way, or even if you don't have it all together, or if you don't have all of the answers, whatever you start, finish it, and finish it to the best of your abilities.
Okay, period.
And you know, a lot of them are in regards to relationships too, but I feel like that could be with anything. Like it could be with, you know, school, starting a business, or doing something online that you never wanted to do, starting a hobby, or creating just doing anything. I feel like I would just start whatever I start, I want to finish.
Right. My piece of advice, girl to girl, would be to not be this is relationships, to not be overly loyal to men in relationships. I'm not saying be a cheater, be a liar, be anything like that, but I'm saying don't be a ride or die for somebody, because at the end of the day, if you are a ride or die for somebody, they will let you die. I have learned that the hard way multiple times. And I just feel like as women, we are kind of like raised to, you're supposed to be loyal, you're supposed to be committed, you're supposed to be the perfect woman in person and all of these things. And, you know, you're kind of like praised for sticking around through bullshit. That's why it's always like every time you see a damn caption of somebody getting posted, they're like, through all the ups and downs, like you done took the bitch through the ringer.
Let
and
that love not find me.
Right. Like you done took her through the damn ringer because she's like, you know, riding and dying. But I don't know, just for me personally, it's not worth it. I think it's just caused me more trauma than it was worth. So give up on people easier. Maybe not as easy as I give up on people now, but, you know, a little bit. Like if people disrespect you too many times, like it's like, okay, you can't give somebody forever and ever. Like, you know?
basically you don't get a Medal of Honor for sticking around when shit gets rough.
You don't. You don't win anything like at all. All you get is traumatized. So I mean, hey, that's just that's me talking to my younger self. So I don't know. But some of the topics today, there's only a few, but what are your thoughts?
I want to start off with the Tyler Perry allegations because that happened on last Tuesday.
I didn't see that.
You didn't see anything with the Tyler Perry allegations?
Not really.
So let me just summarize it up. Actor Derek Dixon filed a $260 million lawsuit accusing Tyler Perry of sexual harassment and assault. Claims include Perry making sexual advances, sending inappropriate texts, and allegedly groping him during incidents between 2019 and 2021. Dixon says he stayed silent out of fear of losing roles. Perry's team has denied everything, calling the lawsuit a scam. So basically, I wish you would have seen you didn't see any of the text. You didn't see anything regarding it.
Wait, there's text leaked?
There's text leaked. There's text, a part of the lawsuit, basically, of Tyler Perry. Okay, I have to show you.
I got to pull up the text.
Tyler Perry sent him a picture next to a jet ski, and the guy was like, nice pic. And Tyler Perry was like, you don't see this bad bitch sitting next to the jet ski?
He did not say this bad bitch.
He didn't say that verbatim, but he said something like it. He was like, nice picture. You don't see this debonair-ass man right here?
Who is this? Derek who?
He's on one of his shows on BET, The Oval Office.
It's
like this white guy, and people are like, I think the white guy baited him. But I will say this, and I'm never for team.
He said, "What's it gonna take for you to have guiltless sex? Have y'all found that yet in therapy? Yes, it's the same kind of card. What?
Mm-hmm. So it's just random. So either way it goes is inappropriate.
Yeah.
The position that Tyler Perry is in, even because he's not being as like vocally or violently as aggressive as you would think an aggressor would be in that situation, I still think Tyler Perry is in the wrong because obviously he is in the chain of power and like the command. Mm-hmm. And as a boss, you don't talk to people who work under you in any type of way like that. So I think it's I don't think it's a $260 million.
He said, lawsuit. I would hope that you would let someone hold you and make love to you. You are missing the best years of your life, my friend. Trust me. I hope you get past that block in your mind soon. So, yeah, this isn't worth $250 million. But it's some weird shit, though.
It's weird shit, but he crossed boundaries that you're not supposed to cross in workplace, 1,000%. And so I think the fact that, obviously I think the guy, the actor was egging him on and leading him on and seeing what he can get out of this situation. And I feel like when it didn't work for him anymore, that's when
he had said something on the text. He said something like, if you could get me an Oscar, LOL, JK, JK,
yeah,
JK.
So it is, I think boundaries were crossed, and I think that,
See, he literally says here, he says, Tyler says, well, I don't think that, but I do think that you'll be able to say no. I mean, to make it clear, he's talking about some other shit. And then he goes, I'll only say yes if it gets me an Oscar, JK, JK, JK.
So he was down.
Yeah, it's like you kind of look like
you feeding into
y'all both
y'all
lightly
both doing it,
trying to see if you're gonna cross the boundary, if you're not gonna cross the boundary.
But Tyler Perry, to me, should know better.
Yeah, of course.
You are damn near a billionaire at this point, and you should know better than to cross those boundaries with somebody that works for you. And imagine being in those positions when I've been in positions before, even at a fucking waitressing job where someone abuses, like a manager abuses their power, and it puts you in an uncomfortable situation. So it's like, I think that. I don't think the lawsuit worth $260 million.
Yeah, no.
But I do think that, I think this should be like a literal, you need to know better in situations.
Yeah, I mean, God forbid a man just wants to have a little gay sex. I'm just kidding. But
with no strings attached.
Right,
but I think his character got killed off, and that was the straw that broke the camel's back.
Really?
Yeah, I think so. He was like, oh, you want to kill me off, bitch? Because he didn't want to do sexual advances with him.
Yeah.
So that's why. And
I do understand that, though.
You know what I'm saying?
Are you doing
now
this?
You playing with me. Yeah. And then it's also a lot of men in the industry. I used to date this model, and he was just like, bro, I would be so much farther in life if I just sucked a little dick. Mm-hmm. And that's a crazy thing to think about. Yeah. It really is.
It's definitely a true thing.
And it's an abuse of power.
Yeah, I've had guys, when I've done music and stuff, basically be like, oh, I'll do this for you if you give me some coochie. I've had guys say that about the fucking podcast, bro.
Yes.
Big people that I know will be like, I'll come on the podcast if you fuck with me. And I'm like, what? No.
And it's tethering this line, and especially in the modeling world, photographers are some of the biggest goddamn creeps. I'll never forget, a married photographer sent me a nude picture of him, showing this, and he was just like, oh, my bad, I meant to send that to my fiance. Bitch, you know who you sent that
No,
to.
you didn't.
I was like, and I'm like, and you have to tether this line and play things off and be like, oh, you good, that's fine. Because it makes you uncomfortable.
Right. There are a lot.
You know?
I mean, yeah, like I've been in LA for 11, 12 years, whatever the case. And I've had plenty of encounters with creepy ass photographers who want to do like overly nude photo shoots. And what was that one with you and Clark?
Me and Clark the man asked us, was fixing his bulge in his pants and asked us if we ever played with each other's pussies. Legitimately. And we were like, let's get the fuck out of here as soon as possible.
And at least how we're together.
No, legitimately. And I was like, oh my God. It's just crazy scenarios like that happen all the time, and an abuse of power and the dynamics and the role shift. So hopefully he learns his lesson from this situation, because it honestly just at the end of the day isn't cool.
Yeah, no, it's not cool, but it's not $260 million not cool. Like, maybe it's a couple million not cool. Like, you know.
$260 million is a stretch, bitch.
Right.
How much was you even making on that show? Honey?
Right. So, I mean, I don't know. Maybe there's more stuff that'll come out.
To it that we don't know about you.
But I feel like if there was no actual physical contact, then it's not worth all that. Like, okay, somebody's being a little...
But then we're supposed to be like, well, who's to say, what are we supposed to put on a lawsuit? Like the price of someone's emotional damage.
Well, I don't know. He might win that shit. He is white. Who knows?
You never know.
You never know.
Look, sue TikTok.
Right. Let's try to get on that. But
Trump and war-related developments. It's not even funny, bro. Like, look, I asked ChatGPT to summarize it.
Yeah. Well, basically, y'all, Trump bombed Iran, and I guess he bombed 3 nuclear sites, which I guess whoever in Iran said that they were peaceful nuclear sites. I don't know what the hell that means. I don't really know what anything damn means.
Trump is backing Israel's recent strike on Iran and is considering using powerful bunker buster bombs on Iran nuclear facilities.
No, that is old. He already did.
Oh, shit.
He already used the damn. He already did it.
They fought back today.
They fought back today?
What?
And they fought, but I feel like Iran...
They fought back today, apparently.
They're hitting the U.S. territories out there, right?
So
that's what I think is going on right now.
Okay, so that's why we didn't know.
You guys, if you're in a major state,
I mean, this is honestly...
we need to come together and pray.
This is honestly everybody's fault who didn't vote, and this is everybody's fault who voted for Trump, and I really don't want to hear shit from anybody's mouth who sat up there on their lazy ass and didn't go up and go vote, because I know there's a few people I know who will complain about Trump and this, that, and third. You don't have a right, babe, because when I was telling everybody get your ass up and go vote, y'all didn't want to.
Who?
A couple people.
I see Candace Owens reneging on voting for... There's so many people now who have been like, this wasn't a part of his agenda.
Which is shocking.
And it 1,000% has always been a part of his agenda.
They wanted to play dumb. They wanted to act like it wasn't. Seeing Candace Owens say that she made a mistake was big. But you know what's crazy? There's actually a lot of stuff that I like about Candace Owens. Like, I'm not going to lie. Like, I do. Like, I feel like she comes kind of at stuff with a logical perspective, and the fact that she took accountability for voting for Trump, I can also respect that as well. I feel like just because I'm a pretty logical person, obviously we have like different opinions on stuff because she is a fucking Republican. But I mean, a lot of things she say, I'd be like, well, did she lie? Like, you know. Yeah.
And when I was saying that about certain things, I was like, yeah, fucking conservative. And
yeah, my cousin hated that I said I liked Candace Owens.
No, and honestly, I mean, I think she is a little ignorant sometimes too. Like, I feel like there's a lot of ignorance that but like also a lot of ignorance with bliss as well. Sometimes when you don't know shit, it'd be like, you dumb too. You know what I'm saying? But I do think that she spews a little bit of hate as well. But I mean, I can understand some of the shit she say too. And like, I know there's this black guy. He's like this gay, he has the blonde hair. He's gay and he's like a Republican, and he says a lot of things too. And I'm just like, you just fucking tap dancing for the goddamn white man. And that
which I don't like that. Yeah, I don't like that either.
That's what annoys me. When you go strictly against black agenda, that is the type of shit that annoys me. But I digress on that situation. You know, speaking of women owning up to things, let's talk about B. Simone.
Oh, let's. Oh, B. Simone has been in the...
she has been in all of the blogs, all of the news, all of the most recent... I can't stop seeing her.
She basically did an interview with her friend, and, you know, like, they're clipping a lot of stuff. They're saying a lot of things about... Well, one of the things was her friend was basically saying something like, oh, yeah, like, I was dead broke.
Went through the trenches.
I was homeless, and I was on welfare.
I just had a baby.
All kinds of shit.
With my mom.
Yeah, it was, like, just hella shit, apparently. Like, hella shit, and then she was like... I don't know if she said she felt away because B. Simone didn't help her, or it was something like that. But I mean, What are your thoughts on it?
So I want to first say that, I respect B. Simone for always having an open and
transparent.
Give me the chance to fix it.
Oh, sorry. I was just helping you out. Sorry.
I do want to say that I do respect her for B. Simone for having an open and transparent dialogue and conversation, and just to have that vulnerability that she does always portray and always have and always is vocalize on a lot of social media platforms. But to me, I could see, and I hate being this way though, but I could see both sides of it, because you know what's crazy? Just to even bring it here, I remember when I first started doing the podcast, certain friends would be like, all right, you getting money now, you doing this, that. It's not like that I've changed it, it's the people around you sometimes change. So and I'm like, bitch, what are you talking about?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You don't even know my pockets, you don't know what's going on. But to me, to experience that on such a minuscule level, I can't even begin to imagine what she's experienced throughout her career and throughout her span of having friendships, to be able to be like, maybe she has done it in the past, maybe she's done all of these things, and now she just feels like, at this point, I'm low-key jaded from helping friendships consistently and not getting back anything in return or figuring it out. That's one side I see of it. But the other part of me is my best friend going through all of this shit, I want my best friend.
Well, are they best friends?
I think they are best friends. She said that. She was like, one of my best friends. You don't even have to ask me sometimes. Yeah. That's just the type of friendship I am. Yeah. One of my friends recently went through some shit, and I'm like, I sent her money off off just the strength of being like, I know you're going through these things, and here's just something, bitch. It ain't a lot, but go get a massage with it, something, you know?
And yeah, I mean, I've honestly, I've done the same. I've had friends who, fall on hard times, and I'll send them money. I've done it multiple times. I've sent people thousands of dollars without them even having to really ask, though. Yeah. But I also do understand the other perspective, because I have had people feel like they were entitled to my money as well. And that feels like a slap in the face, especially for me, because I have had family members do it. And when I was coming up and when I was growing up, I didn't have shit, like a motherfucking thing. I couldn't ask nobody for $20 fucking dollars. You get what I mean? Yes, when me and my mom were on good terms, my mom would look out for me if I really needed her. I could call on her always, no matter whatever. But ultimately, there was nobody else in my life that I could really ask for some shit. So to me, I mean, maybe if it was a place to stay for a couple of days or something like that, that's different. I definitely am thankful, because I have shout out to my Aunt Rachel, she always looked out for me. But I don't want to just say nobody. But I'll have people now these days ask me for money, or I mean, I have had family members get in trouble with some jail shit and want me to bail them out. I'm not bailing you the fuck out. I'm not putting no money towards your dumbass decisions. I'm not doing that. But if it's you're really on hard times, you ain't got nowhere to stay, blah, 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 and whatever the case, you could come stay at my house. I could give you some money, help you get back on your feet. And I know you always do that. You always let people stay at your house.
So Mother Teresa with my case.
And I've let people come stay in my house for weeks and at a time, months at a time. It's not a huge thing for me. I always want to help people where I can, but I also understand
I can understand both perspectives as well. And you know what's crazy? I've always been the type, even if I didn't have a lot of money, I will always want to help somebody. I'm always give you, I will give you my last, because I know I especially working in the clubs, I know I could get it right back. Right. So that was always my type of way to go about things. But I remember somebody had rubbed me the wrong way when I was hanging out with 3 of my friends. And neither one of them had a job. And the only job that I have right now currently is the podcast. Yeah. And so I was just I know none of them had solid income coming in at that time. So I was just all right, I paid for a few around the drinks. I paid for the food. I was with them, so I don't want them to stress. And one of my friends was just all right, we get it. You got money. I'm that's not my thought process. Right. I'm not doing that because I have money. I'm doing that because I'm trying to help. I'm I don't want you to stress about these things. But that's just a prime example of people thinking that, are people clocking your pockets when they don't even know what you got going on? Right. You know what I'm saying?
And yeah, I have had instances, kind of I've had instances like that too. If I know I have a friend that's not working, I'll pick up the tab. It's not a big deal. Why would I want you to come out your pocket?
Exactly. And I know, especially if I know what you have going on.
Yeah, right. No, exactly. That's just no point. But also, I've had times where I feel I guess people kind of have taken advantage of it a little bit. If I'm okay, low-key, I'm paying for hella shit, and you haven't like offered to pay for nothing, that will kind of annoy me because it's like, okay, cool, but like you could get some shit too, you know, like, or if like I go somewhere with a friend and I'm noticing I'm just calling all the Ubers and like I'm not like a nitpicky person, like, you know, I'm not like nitpicky.
Don't ask me for that $3 back for the coffee, bitch.
Right, and I'm not like a nitpicky person when it comes to like Ubers and stuff because like when I want to go, like I'm gonna call this shit, like I don't give a fuck, I'm not even thinking about the money, but then I'm like, okay, somebody else could do it though. Or like somebody else could pick up the tab like for here and there. Like it just depends on what friends I'm with really. But yeah, I understand both perspectives, but you know, maybe she should be a little less transparent because
honestly, you know, because it do be biting her in the ass, Loki. I ain't gonna lie to you. And then there was another clip that B. Simone said, she was like, the budget isn't budgeted anymore. And she was like, and at first, before I listened to it, I thought that it was, uh-oh.
fall?
10, 15 minutes by hour.
Okay, thank you. She said that the budget wasn't budgeted, and she was like, I can't shop at Bloomingdale's anymore. I gotta go to H&M. And so,
now that shit had me cracking up though. She was like, we're in Bloomingdale's, and I was like, we can't be in Bloomingdale's. We gotta go to H&M.
And you know, before I started laughing too, because when I was seeing like all like the little like, you know, like clickbait of it, I was thinking she was like crying about having to shop at H&M, but I understood what she was saying from Bloomingdale's to H&M.
That's funny. I mean, I was like, what's the problem? I be in Zara.
Right, like, I was like, shit, I be in Zara every day, B. Like, what are you talking about?
Right.
I love it. H&M has really stepped their game up, too. Because remember when Forever 21 was the shit back in the day? But then they started having, like, stupid little tacos behind
H&M is a little too, like, they be trying to dress like business casual.
Everywhere is business casual. Yeah. Bring back a medium.
I like Zara, though.
Zara's been doing too much for me, too, lately. But, I mean, I don't know. Fair. I don't know.
But also, here's the other thing that's, like, really dangerous when... You know, as podcasters, we know, streamers know, podcasters know, you can clip some shit and put any caption over it and make people think this is what they were saying. But until these people go and watch a full episode of something and know exactly the conversation, exactly the energy that was,
Jesus,
you know, stop. If you don't know like the full conversation, what's going on, you really can't pass judgment. People clip farm. They clip farm with podcasts. Stop.
I'm serious.
No, you're not. Stop. That's every podcast.
Every girl podcast would be like, yes. Jesus.
And I hate when we do that.
We be getting good. It would be some good shit. But it's helping to let them know that I'm engaging. Yeah. So it's like I can understand it as well.
But they a lot of people overdo it. When it's a group, that's the one. No.
Girl, but look, I mean, honestly, shout out to her for her vulnerability, B. Simone for her vulnerability and her transparency, because we understand that is a hard thing to be able to do and to be put on Front Street for that consistently. But I mean, navigating friendships and, you know, that dynamic in general, she has a lot of different shit that she's doing. So just navigating that and putting it on for the rest of the world to see is tough.
But also, I do want to say something. I feel like I really got to know her as a person before she blew up. And, you know, we are not like super close or anything, but I do consider a friend. And, you know, we obviously are on two different paths, like whatever the case may be, but she's always been a good person. And I really hate that people say that she's a bad person specifically, because I know she's not a bad person. Like, I know for a fact she's not a bad person. So I feel bad because of some of the slack that she gets. And, you know, everybody's entitled to their own opinion about, you know, who they see on a public platform. But I do want to add that she's not a bad person. Yeah. I see a lot of people, oh, she's a bad person. She tries to cover it up with all this Bible thumping stuff. And it's just not the case. I'm going to just stick up for her there.
We love you, B. Simone. Come on the pod.
But let's get into some advice, guys. Ladies, I was hoping to get some advice or even your opinion on this dilemma. My friend since high school is having her wedding next year. It's the first friend to get married in our group, so we are excited and still are, but she decided to go with a destination wedding, and the hotel is going to cost $2,700. Originally $3,500, but she got the cost lowered for us for 4 nights. Then the flight is going to be another $900 to $1,000. At first, my friend group and I were like, all right, that should be fine. But now she wants to go to Las Vegas with 10 girls deep and spend another $1,000 to $2,000 for her bachelorette. Now, let me explain our friend group. Winter, you're from the Bay. I'm sure you've heard of the Pittsburgh, Antioch area. So you know us girls are not destination wedding money, LOL. We're not broke. We have great careers, but we're just getting started and moving out, establishing ourselves, etc. We have mentioned this to her multiple times now, and it's starting to get expensive. And all she says is, I know you guys can make it work. Mind you, she has canceled on us last minute for birthday trips that aren't even half as much as this. I'm sure both you ladies can afford something like this, but I just started my career, finally getting paid well, and I want to move out now. Should I attend the Bachelorette? I know this is long, so no need to be on podcast. Oh, well, here you are. But a little advice from me would be greatly appreciated. And I hope you can all come and do a meet and greet in the Bay Area. My sister and I love you both. Hey, period. Very interesting because I am going through this,
dealing with this as we speak right now. One of my best friends, she has a destination wedding as well, and I am a bridesmaid. And her destination wedding is becoming very, very expensive. And I'm sorry, I'm not about to go bankrupt for anybody else's wedding.
Yeah.
I'm not. I love my best friend to death. Well, I've known her since I was 16 years old. But I said, I cannot do, and it's such a last minute time frame as well. So that's a major thing for me. Usually a lot of weddings give you at least like a year and a half. Like we're 6 months in. We're 6 months doing everything in the 6 month time frame. Do not go broke trying to celebrate somebody else. Do not go broke for that. That's my biggest piece of advice, because I said, look, I can't do both.
Yeah.
I'm not about to put shit on my credit card, especially because when I do something, I do it great. I do it really well. I put my all into it, and I'm trying to like make it your special moment. But I told her straight up, I was like, look, this is 6 months time span. I can only do the bridal shower. I cannot do a bachelorette. The wedding's in Paris. The bridal shower's in Louisiana. The bachelorette party you want to have in Greece. Baby, I'm not doing all of that shit. I love you, but I'll see you at the wedding and at the bridal shower. Like, pick it. Like, pick them, because at the end of the day, if that's your friend, she's gonna respect where you coming from and where you staying at it. Because at the end of the day, you never know how people are going to show up for you, and you're not supposed. And I'm not saying that you have to do things for the strength of what somebody will do for you. But you still have to monitor. Do not go broke.
And honestly, I don't think it's really fair to put your friends in that position.
I don't think so either. Yeah. And because, and I think because I'm such an understanding person, you know me, I don't care if people cancel, if people don't come to shit last minute. I'd be like, all right, they have a reason for that. I don't want to put people in that bind, but people aren't always like that or as considerate. And I have to monitor how I feel in these situations, because like, all right, I don't want to end up not liking this bitch because she got all these things planned for us. And it's like, that's just where she's at with it. And that's not where I'm at. But I set my boundaries in the beginning. And I'm not going to, and this is what I do. I don't like when people do. Like, if you're doing this and you say you commit to all of these things, and then closer towards the time come, you be like, well, I don't think I can do this.
Right.
Set your boundaries in the beginning and say,
I can't afford this.
Yes, and dedicate what makes the most, what means the most to you, and how you can show up for them in that way. And if you can't show up for them for certain things, try to do something else. Like I said, I can't go to Greece if that's what you're trying to do.
Right.
But I can guarantee I will have you will have the time of your life that night after the bridal shower.
Yeah.
You know, we'll do something in New Orleans and make it so special, but I can't do both. And that's what I said from the beginning. I said, that's a hard no for me. So whatever your hard no is, set it from the beginning to me. That's how I feel.
And yeah, I pretty much agree. I'm not in this position, but I think that if I end up getting married, I don't think I want to do, I don't want to do a destination wedding. It's doing too fucking much. But I'm not about to stress nobody out. You get what I mean?
And a lot of people, I feel like it's consideration. Like I told you about my sister's wedding, she was too considerate.
Yeah.
She was so considerate, it was goddamn cheap. You know what I'm saying?
Same with my sister.
Love you.
Yeah, my sister was like, we just want to do something small.
And like she wanted, like she was like, she picked $2 dress. Like I'm like, all right, look, we trying to like, but it's like there's a fine line that you can tether. That I've been saying tether a lot today, but there is a fine tether the line.
The word of the day.
Look, but there's a fine line that you could have within a wedding, and it's just like, I just feel like if it was me, I don't mind. I would want a destination wedding, but I'm not going to expect people to do the most. And I'm going to be very hands-on with a lot of things, because that's just how I am as a person.
Yeah.
And like, I would not be mad if somebody could not afford it, because I respect where everybody is in life. Like, just because, I have this job doesn't mean you have that job. Or just because your man got the money don't mean, my friend with a man got the same money. Like, everybody's pockets are not the same. And so just be mindful of where you are. And I will repeat this again. Don't go broke trying to celebrate anybody else.
Yeah, period.
Love you guys. Bye. Don't forget to check out our Patreon because we have new updated content. And do not forget to send us an email at behindthelikespodcast.com
at gmail.com. But yeah.
Don't forget to send us an email at behindthelikespodcast@gmail.com to be featured in our raffle box if you have anything big or small to be featured in our raffle. Yay. Love you. Bye.